really hate when shows go in.
Can't help it. It's character building, Roxy.
Honestly, are you liking this? You can't get turned on by cheating.
I'm not turned on right now. Oh my God.
Thank you to Shopify for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
Bloodsuckers of the Reject Nation, we're here to watch Vampire Lestat, Episode 2, Toledo. We're on top of it today. Roxy broke her toe. She broke her toe. We have a giant rig out there.
We're on toe of it today.
We're on toe of it today. Nice. Nice. What are you looking forward to about this episode?
Man, I can't wait to see that intro again. Can't wait to get more Lestat. Can't wait to see Claudia come back.
Yeah, she's gonna
because we all know, yeah, she's gonna look good.
She's gonna be hot dead girl.
She's gonna be a hot dead girl.
Yeah.
Talking about a child dead girl.
Not a child in real life.
Super A+.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to watching it with you, man. What are you?
I'm looking forward to what your toe's gonna look like.
I think purple.
Anyway, let's watch. Let's go.
You are listening to The Failures, Album 8, Side A.
The studio's so much more comfortable.
We were inside B before.
You've weathered the Freudian
Purple
storms,
toga.
and yes, that boat is and yes,
Toledo.
that ocean is my mother's.
Sunlight.
Picture Auvergne, France, 1772.
I can picture it well.
Picture my 5 dead siblings: Aristide, Marie, Jules, unbaptized, and Faustin.
Unbaptized.
The boy possesses an ability to envision the unseen, the holy. He would be well suited to the monastic house at Haute-Loire.
And what will you get for this?
Whoa, this is real backstory.
Answer your brother, Lestat.
Wonder if he killed them. Oh, all those other ones? Yeah.
Don't.
He did have a stutter as a child.
Pop! SB Fitches against that, John. Titles: One on the blood-soaked fields of France.
She's Italian.
What is the course of studies at Haute-Loire?
Aristotle, Erasmus.
I asked the question.
Serious shit.
Aristotle, Erasmus, Aquinas.
Cicero, Bruno.
Wait, she's not the one that he made out with, right?
He wants a taste of the theater. You tell him to bed one of them. You don't up in the wagon and join up.
Oh, he was ashamed for joining the theater.
She sacrificed her youth, squandered her intellect, and paid a midwife to nick her in the womb so he couldn't humiliate her anymore.
Oh, by the way, I do think that is the same woman.
In the square like a beggar.
Like an actor.
Better a gong farmer than an actor.
Better an actor than a cabbage.
Paid a midwife to nick her in the womb?
Yeah, I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
You do think it's her.
A question for the philosophers. Can a cabbage suffer?
She liked him. Always liked him.
Saucing poor! Cabbage! And the start speaks! Cabbage! A verse with players in a wagon! Cabbage!
Cabbage.
Say cabbage. One more goddamn.
Cabbage, bitch.
Cabbage!
Break his legs!
Oh, the stutter is built in fear.
You will marry your work and have children who will shame you the way you have shamed me!
Nice.
She had a cold beauty, like snow behind a thick, distorting wall of glass, and I grew hard by example.
In multiple ways.
A puddle of guts where sheep used to be.
The recounting of this is so theatrical.
In the hills since I was a boy.
Holy shit.
Sit there on your titles while you fumble to find your pricks.
Put the gun down, Lestat. She's with child. Hey! Put the gun down, Lestat. We would like you to share some of your bounty on your table. Hey!
It's crazy to see Lestat like this.
There's nothing more we can do here. But be men!
Oh. This is how an artist would remember his life.
She meant to kill me with the challenge.
Such a dramatic
Be
retelling.
man.
Better a quick end than watch me surrender another decade. Watch me join the cabbages.
Oh, you love watching animal stuff like that.
I do.
My sense of wonder abandoned in a traveling player's wagon.
Go. Flush him out.
Smart. Good hunter. Sounds like this dog's getting killed, dude. Sounds like this dog's getting killed.
I wanted the wolves to come.
By a vampire, probably.
Until I didn't.
Oh boy.
You killed 5 wolves by
He has a death
yourself.
wish.
That's how we got the scar.
8, not 5.
Perspective.
They were about my horse, my dog. 8.
She looks like Meryl Streep.
There's a mob came yesterday, again tonight. They wish to worship you, your father and your brother's band.
Wow.
From room to room, slaughtering the 3 of them. That's what I dreamed when I killed the wolves, mother.
Oh, remember when he said mother when he was describing her?
Yeah.
You know what I dream? I'm drinking wine, so drunk. I dream
Greg?
of my clothes and bathed in the mountain stream. Meg.
This is the hottest show's ever been.
I really hate when shows go incest.
I go into the village.
I prefer it.
Into the inn. I take into bed any man. Big men, boys, taking them one after another.
Wait, I'm
And feeling some magnificent release in it.
no, please don't do this show.
No thought of your father or your brother. In that moment, I belong to no one except for me.
I'm so upset right now.
What if he became a vampire?
I'm dying.
Oh my god. Why would they do this?
Finish it. He has a mouth to bless.
Mother!
I literally, this is my least favorite episode by far.
His biological mother?
I'm hoping not. I'm hoping there's some kind of twist or something. I don't know.
My boy's ass.
Why would the show do that?
Are we not going to talk about like the 1.5 years of weird bullshit that you've been putting us through for the past like year and a half?
The fact that you can fly?
I could have hung it up there too, I guess, but we
This is
saw
like,
it when it got in Detroit. And there were another 1,000 beautifully
That Taika
unwell to
Waititi
serve in
movie.
Ohio, and
What?
The vampire mockumentary. I forgot what it's called. What we do in the shadows.
she had come a great distance to comfort me. You are being very patient regarding the vampire.
I'm not being patient at all.
Please. This season is so self-aware. Because he's self-aware.
Do you kill people?
I drain people.
What is the difference?
I don't have to kill when I drain. I do it on stage every night.
Ah.
Well, so you're a vampire too?
3 of us, 9 of you. Out and proud. I prefer AB negative. Who is your maker?
Have you tried original? Only
You can't
45
just squash
people
it.
on the
That's like that,
planet
Roxy.
possess it.
Ah, toenail.
Only 9 active donors.
Tell me all about it, babe.
Hey, look, hey, this isn't a goddamn joke. And only meeting!
Vampires have been among you your entire lives. We've been a part of the ecological
how do we
landscape
know
for
you're not gonna kill
thousands
us?
of years. You've been in my band for over a year and
It's
a
not
half.
your band, it's our
Nothing
fucking
has
band.
happened to
Jesus
you.
Christ, you're such
In fact,
an
you've
asshole.
all been protected numerous times without being made aware of it.
Wow.
Confessional nature of the songs performing for mortals, the insights into vampiric desires. It's all sacrilegious to vampires.
What?
It's not a worry. I have the blood of Akasha in me.
Not to worry.
You kill people. I'm people. We're people.
And so was I. No vampire was born a vampire.
Whoa.
F this. F you. We quit. Come on.
He lived 54,000 days before he met Louis.
Being a vampire, I can tell you what they're thinking. Would you like to know what they're thinking? 1,500 when we started. 20,000 followers now.
That's what matters.
He killed the sound technician in Denver that muddied my solos on purpose.
At Real Rejects.
Glad that I killed him, except I didn't kill him. I merely fired him, Larry. Fate's entourage, the brooms, the dime store darlings, Bukkake ice helmet, and 4 others that are not as good but just as successful.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
If I don't hit it now, I'm gonna marry the bum and have a baby.
Oh my God.
Thin Lizzy sucks. We'd sound better with one guitar.
I don't think that.
Yeah, she does. Salamander.
Thin Lizzy sucks.
Another one of Alex's vegan, straight edge, bullshit mood swings. He'll find a meeting and be back tomorrow.
Oh, they don't.
And I make it a rule never to sleep with my bandmates. You are the best pure musician we have, other than me. Think thrice before running to the police or sharing in one of your anonymous groups. Not if you value your life.
Oh my God.
Or your brother's.
You are listening to The Failures, Album 12, Side B.
I'm having a really hard time moving on from incest.
Found an evening to catch up and kill time. And there was simply no one in the garden more effortless in killing time than her.
I was glamping in Husavik. My maker called for his mama, and I came and came.
So he is her maker. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh my
about that.
I know, we really shouldn't.
Oh my
We
God.
need to make a pact if you're gonna stay.
Up to you.
Oh, I hate this storyline.
We needn't you lie, weave a basket, and fill it with bullshit.
I missed you.
Her accent doesn't sound super Italian right now.
We met in Italy, of course.
The Ambrosian Carnival, of course.
And raced across the Piazza del Duomo to see who would slap each other.
And then you unmasked me, and well,
Oh boy.
I recognized myself in it.
It's too big of an ask, Greg.
it comes back around again. How long are you gonna stay? I saw
fully
you
on
2
board.
times last century. It's not an unreasonable
get it.
question.
The whole season. Stay the whole season.
Long enough
Long enough for what?
for you to show me Munchie, Wilmington, food courts.
Messing with the AI of today.
I want to play cornhole.
The rust on the Rust Belt.
All the speed on the floor, all the moist cavities.
I don't get it.
Can I take you to dinner, Sophia?
I would love that.
They're new people now, you know? They're not a mother and son now.
Heads
Wow,
are
really?
down in Toledo, which makes it a fine city to travel via the Cloud Gift, which was Gabrielle's preferred mode of murder transport.
Cool. What a cool shot.
9 at the indoor golfing range. 7 eating seafood towers at the Chop House. 5 crapped out at the casino.
Wow, really?
And then there were 3. All tippling by the time we plummeted back down the backside of Chubb's.
Oh,
We watched them. And only sometime later would I understand we were being watched as well.
By whom?
By those who were always there. A curious tangle of hunters and hunted.
Hunters.
There's a classy Italian place on Adams Street.
Do they have spaghetti?
Yeah, do you work here?
Where are you?
I'm with Sophia.
I don't want to know. You have to do a sit down with Thomas Pitt and lawyer to
That stripper works at Chubb's.
I'm doing my job.
I felt like there was a theme going on with the Chubbs.
His lawyer says he's a fan and would appreciate an exclusive fan experience.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Nice.
You really have to understand Vampire Gabrielle when she wasn't free soloing a mountain or stirring a singing bowl in some dreary village.
Just caught another one.
Being with Gabriella is like.
Whoa.
there's nothing hot about it, like doing it in front of your son.
Predatory spirit. A good candidate for the great conversion.
The great conversion.
Randy, last man standing, loves glass. Also knows somewhere inside that he does not love glass.
He matched with them.
Shall we take them both now?
I want to share mine with you.
Please
So
don't.
we wait.
We wait.
Oh God.
Do you have a lot of...
I'm a rock star now, of course.
Do you like it?
Oh God, damn it.
Like you do the blood.
It's never like the blood. We couldn't help ourselves. We
Character
rode
building,
the
right?
edges of our pact.
Honestly, are you liking this?
I'm not like super. I'm aware it's fake. Like,
Yeah, but like you're somebody who can't watch cheating in a show because you can't get turned on by cheating.
I'm not turned on right now.
Then what's the point?
I'm just saying that like you get turned on sometimes when people cheat, and I'm like, not me.
You are listening to The Failures.
I think this
Album
is hotter than
15,
Cheers.
Side B.
You
guys do the mind-wipey thing, so you could take that line item and hold it over your vampire bidet. We could have done the shit over the phone.
According to Mr. Pitt here, your client's the one who called this meeting.
Whoa.
You stole my personal physician, trashed my hotel.
I didn't
The
know it was your
Detroit
techie
Coven
hotel.
trashed your
I've
hotel.
heard the song.
The songs are not about you.
It feels like a cry for help. So I flew in because I care.
Oh, just as you cared in your book.
We've been through all this.
The fact that you insulted me, page after page.
Take it up with Malloy.
Did you take turns driving across the Golden Gate Bridge? Who held the wheel harder?
Writing numbers on each other's backs and pretending to guess them wrong.
I bet. I bet! Are
we taking minutes of this?
Let's stay here. Just stay here, show.
I think we can wrap this up dispassionately.
Yes, let's try and circle back to the particulars.
Are you two f***ing?
Yes. He's a great lay. You doing her?
Yes. Petite, surprising, and can perform what most metropolitan training systems could only dream of. Are you enjoying this exclusive fan experience?
I am.
Christine, could you please provide 2 tickets to Mr. Pitt here? And his Esquire for tomorrow night's show.
One will do. Lemuel doesn't enjoy your music.
I do like your merchandise, though. Healthy margins considering the size of your tour.
Oh my God.
That's why I own 40% of it.
Of my merch.
45%.
45? My bad.
Oh, wow.
I was afraid.
We're looking to
I was afraid.
Okay, show. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here.
Louis, oh, that room. It's so funny.
Get me a shot of his latest friendo there. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, now go up from her to the balcony and get me a frame of pretty green eyes again. Who is this guy? He is the story.
Wow, he's working it.
What brings you to Toledo?
You're looking younger, Daniel.
Monocytes and Manjaro.
I'm still pissed.
Want to brawl it out in the alley after the show?
All right.
Oh, mom was covering her ears. You don't have to try to look for positives. I know you're in a terrible mood.
Anything
It's okay.
that doesn't have to do with the mom is okay, but it's ruining the episode for me.
I tried to write you the prettiest song in the world.
Oh, what an awesome visual. It's like a music video.
He's handing him his copy that he had.
So cool. Oh, what a great visual representation of that.
Some Hollywood app.
Asking me whether I want to write the movie version of the book. I'm like, me lose my number.
You should get Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt.
Old friends, talking around the small betrayal that kept them apart. He wasn't there. But this is my hour, and when tertiary figures appear in it, I will be speaking for them.
I feel him.
Armand?
Yeah. That happened with you and Lestat?
No.
Bullshit.
I should have asked you before I published. I wanted something out of it.
I'm glad the book worked out for you.
Didn't do too much damage to you or whoever you are.
No way.
Thomas Pitt, hotels, bars, mall, retail.
I saw money on the table.
You read it?
It's cool about the hotels because what he used to do in New Orleans.
I didn't like me in it. Passive, liar. The writing's good. Hard read.
I called one of my daughters the first month dead. Called her again during the book tour. Hung up. Probably the right move.
I saw Claudia in New York coming up the subway.
Claudia?
Man, someone who looked like her. I saw her walk into a diner, and I couldn't help myself. I go inside, I grab a booth.
In what way?
She's not there. Chase the ghost, I guess.
Oh,
I
I
order
see her too.
donut and coffee, just to pass.
Ended up just being Tara.
And she comes out the back in a uniform. It's not her.
My producers want to meet you.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
What does he know about me? What did you tell him?
That you died in 1794.
Nothing, thank God.
Your slit throat slow to heal. Your rotting roof and bathrobe stuck to skin.
Oh, when he died.
An aloof poetry behind the eyes. Uncanny beauty.
Does she hate him?
See why you gave him a daughter. I see why you took her back.
She read the book.
Il me semble parfois comme un sang coulant flot.
Your father's tongue.
My tongue.
Oh my God, kill me, Greg.
And Italy never made a Baudelaire.
Oh, when he chose to save her. She was horrified of him. Was this the first person you saved? Oh my God. She slaughtered her own children too.
I mean, if you're willing to your child, you're willing to your child. I don't know what's
Not
worse.
necessarily.
No, I genuinely don't know what's worse.
Oh, is he blind now? Whoa, that dude's fucking face is fucked up with that.
Those practicals were amazing.
There were 8 people on the ark. Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, and their 3 wives. 8 people. Somehow.
Ugh.
8 billion. At some point in your
God
privileged
damn
family
it.
tree is the thing we are discussing now. She was dying when she came to see me. It's different for vampires.
Distribution of for half of Michigan.
I don't care. I hate the storyline.
Unsanitary farm from their home, and in a surprising labor of ambition, managed to take down the miso power grid the other night.
Oh.
So real Rashid is really Rashid? That's his actual name?
I emphasize the first syllable, Rashid. Rashid. Do you have a preference?
Emphasize.
No.
They tried to decapitate your love.
What's the ask, Mr. James?
Mr. James.
We would like you to take care of our problem in Detroit, Mr. Dulac.
Ugh.
Paris, Dubai. How many in Dubai, Rashid?
31.
31?
32 if you count Agent Talbot.
30.
No great loss. None of us liked him much.
I only kill those who come for me first.
The Coven leader's name is Killer.
Damn, he murdered 32.
Tell Vampire Sam I'm gonna need him in Vegas and Reno next month.
Cover leader's name is Killer.
Been tracking him since 1925. I went by a different name then.
His name was Bruce.
Oh no, that's the vampire that Claudia.
I believe you're Claudia.
No.
Spent a few nights with him once.
Oh no.
Finally back.
Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, starting your own business sounds exciting, doesn't it? Until you realize in this day and age, you have to become the website person, the inventory person, the checkout person, the marketing person, the shipping person, basically an entire company overnight. That's why I genuinely love today's sponsor, Shopify. You've heard of this shout them out before, and there's a good reason why, because we've been using Shopify for RejectNationShop.com way before we ever partnered with them. And I know a ton of other creators who've trusted them for years. The easiest way to explain what Shopify is, it's like having your storefront, cash register, stockroom, marketing assistant, and business expert all in one place. They are the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. From household names to brands just getting started. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that actually matches your brand. They also have helpful AI tools to help write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhancing product photography. Plus, Shopify helps you with everything from inventory, payments, analytics, international shipping, returns, and easy-to-run email and social media campaigns. So it's time to turn those what-ifs into Shopify today. You can sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/rejects. Go to shopify.com/rejects. Thank you, Shopify, for sponsoring today's video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just watched
Don't even.
The Vampire Lestat Toledo. If you want to do a full reaction watch along where you sync up to this, that's at Patreon. Thank you guys for supporting us, being so kind and patient with us.
I need the support right now.
Roxy wears sweaters. You can also buy them. at roxystriar.org.
Imagine if I was an org. RejectNationShop.com. Patrons get 10% off.
/ Roxy Striar.
No. Really try to sell it. So, I don't know.
Roxanne Striar. .net. Roxy.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. I think we're on the same page today.
Is that true?
I don't think so.
We're on
I love this episode. And you just seem so miserable.
This is definitely my least favorite episode of the series so far, and I'm actually genuinely concerned about the season if she remains a character on the show that I won't be able to.
That's too bad.
That sucks. I mean,
Did you bring that?
This?
The orange one?
No, Alex just got new ones. They came like an hour ago.
Why is it so cold?
She put it in the freezer. And then I grabbed it right before this.
I see.
Why?
Just looks tasty is all.
Do you want one?
I can have one later.
Shout Alex's name.
No, it's okay. Please continue.
Well, you say it like I stole it from you.
I just want to make sure it's not the last one.
No, it's the first one. Look, that's a Greg hair, not a Roxy hair.
How is that possible?
I don't know, but my hairs don't look like that.
Maybe not the hairs on your head. Oh! Roxy, please take the mic away.
Okay, so like genuinely, this is like, as you know, it's one of my favorite shows. Right before we started this, I said I'm so out there. I was like, I'm so excited because it's my favorite thing that I watch for the channel. I love, love, love this franchise. I've loved watching it with you guys. My favorite thing, if you guys have been following us from day one, is like how sexy this show is to me, and it's just not fun for me to watch Lestat hook up with his mom. It's not sexy. It's not fun. It takes me out of the show. It I know no matter how many times it's self-aware or he says it's different for us, I'm still human looking at two humans, a mom. It's concerning because, as you know, the actual movie, I had one issue with the movie and it ruined the whole movie for me, which was a child kissing an adult. And that being a real child in real life. Now, obviously, that's different than this. They're not really related in real life, but
that we know.
Jesus Christ. But genuinely, I was missing parts of the episode, and I just, while I'm so invested in the Bruce storyline at the end that they introduced, or when we see Louis across the table, and all those scenes were amazing. Like, that's why I love this show, the tension between Louis and Lestat, and the stuff with the band, and I'm so intrigued by everything they've presented, but I do not want to watch a season of Lestat and his mom boning. It's not fun. It's not enticing. It's not, and it's also not like, so it's not gross in the way that I'm like, oh, this is like watching something disgusting, like body horror, where you want to watch. I don't want to see it. So it completely ruined the episode for me, and that might turn some people off. But for me, this is definitely the worst episode of the entire franchise.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, so talk to me about why you love incest.
Dude, it's okay. Dude, I understand. I can't fault you. I mean, it's a mom and its son. Of course, it's gross and disgusting.
And they really put it in our face.
Oh, yeah, they did. Oh, yeah.
Remember last week when
I feel like that's part of the humor is they're like totally fucking with the audience. I'm like,
yeah, and it's working.
It's working. And it's either going to get me, or it's either going to get a response like me, which is like, this shit's so weird and funny. Or someone like you who's like, this is not funny. This is so disgusting and disturbing, and I hate it.
Do you think that there are me's? Or
absolutely. Oh my
really?
God. I'd be worried if everyone was me right
I think
now.
everyone's you. I'm picturing everyone you.
I don't believe
because this
that.
fan base is wild.
I know. I don't know how well the fan base. Honestly, I didn't know there was a book after an interview with the vampire. Apparently, this is based on an actual thing.
Oh, so maybe they already knew. Maybe this is.
Maybe they were ready and waiting
for
Lestat's mommy to show up, because Lestat's been around. Yeah, I mean, I was able to, as someone who is, used to watch a lot more fucked up horror movies on my own time. and when you're doing like writing stories that no one's ever seen, but you're like trying to explore character stuff. I don't know. I kind of got used to the subject matter. It just used to disturb me. But like 10 years ago, I kind of got over it. It's like
incest as a subject matter, you mean?
Especially like mother and son stuff. Like it used to be like the most disturbing subject. But I kind of with Lestat in here, I'm so aware that it's fictional and whimsical, and that they're vampires. And even when they weren't vampires, like a different time period. Not saying like it's okay or that I accept it. It's just I'm not as like. I find it gross, but not gross in a way where I'm like mad at the show.
I get what you're
for
saying.
Being gross.
I want to be where you are.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm hoping I get there because it doesn't seem like the storyline's going away.
I think it's here to stay, man. I feel like there's more to come.
I'm gonna be so upset if it ruins the show for me because I just love this show so much. It's a big ask, dude. It's a big ask of the audience.
And they know they are asking big.
Yeah, that's why they kept hedging.
They said it at the top, and I like the self-awareness. I'm just so on board with it. It's just so absurd and so ridiculous and so meta and hyper self-aware.
What's the meta part?
The meta part is it's like the self-awareness and the meta part, I think, kind of go hand in hand, because they're dealing with modern day satire whilst also dealing with like his narration's very meta. His narration is like the breaking of the fourth wall and saying what the audience is thinking. They literally will like say what you're thinking.
Yeah.
And I love that because it's like, they know not everyone's going to be on board with this thing. So you just kind of have to like roll with it. And then I guess I love something that decides like, fuck it, we're just going to commit to it. We're just going to be hypersexual, and we're going to have them go to a strip club, and they're going to be like talking sexual and dirty. Like it's of course not cool. It is of course disgusting.
Yeah, I know.
In a real life situation, I would find this vomit inducing, right? But in a fictional show that I've been accustomed to, vampirism and weird relationships,
it's just not edgy to me, and it's not pushing boundaries. Like,
I wouldn't say that either. Yeah.
In the way that, like, you know, when we watched famously on the channel, and you and I watched Challengers, and the dynamic of the trio was not sexy to you, but and like I think we both find cheating in real life to be incredibly not sexy. Greg and I actually have spent a lot of time speaking about how absolutely fucking repulsive we think that cheaters are. So that's, and shame on you out there if you're watching this.
If you're cheating right now.
You're cheating in this moment.
If you're watching us while cheating.
If you're Netflix and chilling watching
you're
us,
at the wrong channel.
Just saying, like, I think you and I are equally 10 toes down on the fact that we find that repulsive in real life. I just happen to find that movie sexy and whatever.
Yeah,
I understand like the fantasies of stepping out or whatever, like watching it. But I don't think anybody on planet Earth, or that's not true because incest is real, but I don't think anybody on planet Earth finds this to be sexy. And so that's kind of where I'm having a problem with it, because it's like
the portrayal of it being sexy.
Well, I want my vampire shows to be sexy, and that's the only sex we're getting right now, and it's so repulsive to me.
Sorry.
Like,
this is so funny to me.
I know. I just, wow, man. And like, I totally get where you're coming from. I'm not sitting here on the moral high ground. Like, how could you like this episode? I get it, because like you said, you're just able to like find the humor in it. I just didn't find it enjoyable at all in those scenes. And then in the other scenes, it was distracting to me, because really this episode is excellent. Like the other thing,
I loved it.
The other ways we're moving the story.
Everything with Louis, I was like, God, that scene was hilarious. Like
the Louis scene was amazing, and the finding out about Bruce, and even the backstory stuff with the siblings and the dad and the stutter, and like finding out that that's real. All of that is stuff that I'm like, oh yeah, I love this show. I love how cutting edge the show is. But just like deciding to do incest for incest's sake, I'm like, what? Like, this show is like my sexy gay lover show. Why do we have to have it be the mom son lover show? Like, ugh, it just isn't for me. I just think it's a bad choice.
Hey, respect.
Yeah, and respect to you too, my incest loving.
Yeah. I hope people remember this as the day Craig said. You know what? Sometimes
You said it's NBD.
Adam and start with Adam and Eve, and here we are now.
You said there's a lot of weird relationships. And yeah, that was, it is funny when he was like, there was this many people on the ark. And
Yeah.
he's talking about that. And it's like, this show does a lot to try to justify why it's okay that they're boning. Ew.
But I like the dark sort of like. I like that dark type of hypocritical mirror, because when you take time to break down the theology of that, of like Adam and Eve and Noah's Ark, you're like, wait a minute, that would mean there was a lot of incest, and that's how we got to here. So when they're like holding a mirror up to that theology, it's kind of like a funny justification to me. And
Do you think that pitch went over well? Like, do you think somebody came in the room and was like, "Oh, you think it's from the book?" Okay.
I mean, I have no idea. Like, okay, that's the thing is, it doesn't surprise me about his character. I guess that's a big part where you and I probably differ, is that information happens and I go, yeah, I can see that.
See, I feel so different. Like, I feel like it's a weird commentary on people who are sexually open and fluid and like love to be with men, women, like, like as if they don't have boundaries.
Oh yeah, no, for a show that is hailed as one of the few like popular unapologetically queer shows, I do worry about those who embrace that.
Mom, yeah.
Those who embrace that, and then how this show is now gonna like throw a massive curveball for those in that realm.
Because he is such a bi icon, and like, and I really respect how open he is with his partners about who he's sleeping with, whatever. Like, even with the person he's working with, it's all like, okay, this is a little edgy what you're doing. But then it's like, oh, and yeah, I boned my mom. It's fine. I'm a vampire. And it's like, oh, God. Oh, my God. It's so gross.
Let's ask Google. How common was 18th century incest?
But now they're not in the 18th century, Greg.
Yeah, but you know.
They're modern day.
No, it was considered severely taboo.
Parent-child.
Apparently, it's always been bad. In France. You never know.
Condemned by the Catholic Church.
But that's why, I mean, it was like so, as it should be. It's fucking gross as shit and awful and traumatic. But we get on board with it with Game of Thrones. For some reason, Game of Thrones, we're like, it's Game of Thrones.
What? I'm like completely blanking. Danny and John are cousins or they're siblings?
In Game of Thrones? I believe they're cousins. But like the Targaryens, they like...
No, there's so much incest and it's disgusting. But
like,
yeah.
Like Daemon...
But it's also not our world. Like,
yeah, but
this is current day, 2025.
But they're vampires.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, I just... But I never found it hot on Game of Thrones either. I just found it more realistic.
I'm just joking.
I just found it more realistic. Like, for the world they had created. Yeah, this is just like I feel like they didn't. I feel like they did his character dirty here.
Wow. To me, I'm like, this makes so much sense. I don't know why. I'm just like, yeah, I buy it.
All of my sexually fluid friends, of which I have plenty, none of them attempt to bone their moms or dads. What did you? Okay, you're looking up. Is Lestat's
she
mom
is in the book?
I don't want to read it in case.
Is there incest in? I'm just see because it says their relationship. Okay, so the relationship is intensely codependent, where the lines between mother, creator, and lover are highly blurred. Is there incest in their relationship? I'm just gonna find out if it's in the book. Yes, there is explicit emotional romantic incest between Lestat and Gabrielle.
Ugh.
Yeah, because I guess they're new people and reborn. But it was also saying the incest was happening before they became vampires.
Well, yeah, we saw that.
Yeah.
We saw her wank him.
That's the only time I thought it was hot.
Well, I really, really, really hope we get away from this quickly this season, because imagine if I don't like this season of the show.
Imagine me. I'm over the moon about it. I thought this was a great episode, so I thought it was hilarious. I love the fish out of water stuff with him being like the odd vampire amongst the band. I love Louis. Like the irony that Louis is not apologetic about the book, but instead has used this as a case to have more power over Lestat, a man who's held power over him this whole time.
Dude, I'm dreading this.
God, what a brilliant turn for like it's so different for Louis than I thought. Louis was going to be like, I'm sorry, but he's just so opposite.
The Louis
from
stuff
that.
was great in this episode.
Yeah, I thought it was brilliant.
Did we air our... Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, guys. Are you okay with this dynamic between Gabriella and Lestat? Leave your comments down below. It's okay, Rox.
And then leave your place of employment so that we can call them in case you say that you are so okay with it that it's hot to you.
Yeah, man. Submit your application here at ReelRejects.
Greg will hire you.
.net. Go there.
If you don't ever see me back on the channel, you know what happened.
Be like, this is Dwayne. Just imagine a guy named Dwayne.
Dwayne sitting here watching you. That's hot.
Very specific guy in mind. Who likes it?
Dwayne sitting here.
Fucking bowl haircut. I'm really stereotyping here. I don't even know how this is a stereotype. This is the image it's conjured up.
A stereotype of somebody who loves incest.
So just like creepy dude, like tucked in shirt and glasses. Anyway, we're done today. Thank you guys for being here. Bye.